So what are my favorite things about spring camping? You're about to find out. What's going on? It's Samantha from Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. And today I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite things about camping in March. I absolutely love camping in the early spring, and today you're going to find out just how great it is. My first favorite thing is that you don't need a coat. In fact, I've got this little buff on here and a trusty Bass Pro sweater, but it is gorgeous. It's maybe about 28 degrees. I live in northern Wisconsin, so I consider this to be kind of warm compared to some of the stuff that we've had. But honestly, just being able to go out in a long sleeve shirt or a sweatshirt is so relieving after the long winter. The winter this year has been so long, and I'm so grateful to be able to get a little bit of sun on my skin and a little bit of breeze in my hair. Oh, it's such a gorgeous day. That sun just feels so good. Which brings me to my next point. Welcome home, Mr. Sun. Oh, it feels good. December, January, and February are such long months, especially us up here with these more northern latitudes. And March is really pivotal because it's one of those months where the days start to get longer. We also have daylight savings time, which is critical because nobody wants to go to bed at like 6 o'clock when it gets pitch black. And by the end of March, it will be light in northern Wisconsin until 7 o'clock. That is very exciting because just a month ago, it was pitch black at 5 o'clock. So that just opens up a whole realm of possibilities. It's easier for you to cook your dinner meal when you're camping because you have more light. And the sun also comes out earlier in the morning so that you can get a head start on the day and get that breakfast going on the campfire as well. We've missed the sun. I'm sure glad to see it. Ooh, looks like the trail is getting a little bit icy here. Good thing I got some micro spikes. The other thing I love about camping in the springtime is just how quiet everything is. But the spring has a different type of quiet than winter. In winter, it's almost like a dead quiet. You might hear a little bit of wind, and you might hear the snow cracking or falling if it's snowing, but you don't really hear anything else. In March, that's when you could start to really hear and see the animals for the first time. Just today, I've seen a whole group of wild turkeys, and I've seen several rabbits running around and foraging on what they can find as the snow and ice begins to melt. I love it this time of year because it just brings forth the option to reset yourself and get yourself going towards something new. It's almost like a rebirth. It's rejuvenating. And when you spend time outdoors in the spring after being cooped up for so long over the winter, there's a level of appreciation that comes with that you just don't experience when you camp in the summer in June and July. So if you've never gone camping early in the spring, I definitely recommend that you do because it's going to be an experience unlike anything you've ever had. If you're an outdoor lover, I can guarantee you're going to love it. Speaking of seeing animals and hearing animals, one of my favorite memories of camping in March was in Illinois, and there was still a tiny little bit of snow on the ground, and I was outside, I was washing dishes at a picnic table, and then I heard all these Canadian geese, and I thought, what is going on? And then I looked up, and then I saw hundreds of them flying overhead in their V-shaped formation. And they went all through the entire day, all through the entire night. I actually got to witness the seasonal migration of the Canadian geese back to Canada. in the springtime, it was, I mean, there must have been 10,000 geese that passed over top of our campsite that weekend. It was just absolutely amazing, and it's something that if I wouldn't have been camping in March, I never would have got to experience. So I'm super grateful for that memory. Look at that. It's turkey tracks running right in tandem with those four-wheeler tracks. Even Mother Nature will take the path of least resistance. Hands down, the best thing about camping in the spring, there's nobody here. I mean, look at this place. It is completely desolate. I could shout at the top of my lungs and there wouldn't be a single person that could hear me. And that's what you'll find if you go camping early in the spring. A lot of campgrounds don't even have the water turned on yet, so it keeps a lot of the camper people or the RV people away because they generally like to have running water. But look at all this snow that's around. I could easily melt this snow, and of course I can definitely have bottled water that you can just cut open the side of that bottle once it freezes, put it in the pot, and then melt it and boil it. It's not a big deal at all. But the fact that you could be alone in nature and there's going to be very few people around, if there are any people at all, is a rare opportunity that you don't get in the summer on a campground. And look right down there. There's another thing. You see this spot poking through the trees? That is the ground. March is the first month in months that we begin to get to see the ground. Now last year we were completely melted out by this time, so getting the tent staked and set up was so much easier. But definitely this is a positive sign, and when you can almost smell the dirt, it just really reminds you of your place in nature. It's really centering and it's really refreshing. I'm just kind of out here on a little day hike, just a short but sweet one. There's still a lot of ice, so I've got my micro spikes on, and there's a ton of snow. So if I was going to do any serious hiking or backpacking, I definitely would still need snowshoes at this point. And I'm just out here to enjoy nature and have a good time. Irregardless of where you're camping in the country, you're going to encounter cold weather when you're camping in March. So you definitely need to be prepared for it. And I want you to watch my video, What Nobody Told Me About Winter Camping, to best prepare yourself for camping in cold weather. Click on that, and we'll see you over there.